Hey Titans, thanks for joining us here on Tough Elon. I'm your host, Anthony Bautista, and I'm here at the Student Wellness Resource Fair. Let's go check out all there is to offer. No, you're not dreaming. Those are puppies behind me. Here at the Student Wellness Resource Fair at Cal State Fullerton, hosted by CSUF CAPS, alongside with Connect OC and Partners for Wellness. Not only does this event feature doggy therapy, there are also many more on and off campus resources that students can get engaged with. Hi, now I'm here with Bleicher, who's the director of Partners for Wellness and Connect OC. So can you tell us a little bit more about what those programs offer?
Yeah, definitely. So Partners for Wellness is a nonprofit here in Orange County. So we provide anything from what you're seeing today, which is a resource fair for mental wellness. We also have counseling services, prevention and education around alcohol and drug abuse or tobacco use. And specifically Connect OC, which is a table that's here at the resource fair, is funded from the Orange County Healthcare Agency. And what we do is help community network around mental health with this particular population, so 16 to 24. And our focus is doing a coalition. So we bring together a lot of members to discuss different topics that affect this population and kind of educate those that are coming to the meetings, and then put on resource fairs like this. So we were able to partner with the school and put a resource fair like this together and get all these community members here that you see today.
All right, can you share with us a little bit more about your role and responsibilities as director?
Yeah, definitely. So as director, I'm doing a little bit of everything. So my role kind of is overseeing the entire project. So I oversee the planning of events like this, managing obviously the staffing and the hiring and all of those aspects, and more importantly, the budget, overseeing the budget and how we're spending it and how we're meeting all the requirements of our funding agency.
And how can the community and even some students here at Cal State Fullerton become more involved with both of these programs?
Yeah, definitely. So Connect OC, visit our website, so connect-oc.org. Follow us on social media, so _connect_OC. And we have internships all the time with both Partners for Wellness and Connect OC, so reach out to us. We love to have interns and come out to events like this. So our website has a resource directory of things that you can be involved with, along with a community calendar that has different events that are free all the time in the county that you can be a part of.
All right, thank you. Is there anything else that you would like students to know about today's event or anything else that both of these programs are going to be offering soon?
Yeah, I would say, come on out. We got a lot going on. We have a scavenger hunt, and if you visit 10 of these different tables here, we have some awesome prizes that you can win, anything from gift cards to, different self-care items. So it's a good time. We got live music, doggy therapy, and yoga. So what else could you want?
All right, thank you very much for taking the time, Crystal. We appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. And now I'm here with Dr. V, who's here to tell us a little bit more about the mission behind today's event.
Yeah, so thank you for being here. Thank you everyone for being here. Today we are all about mental health, and we want to make certain that mental health is important to all of our students. And we also want to showcase the community resources that are around us that are free a lot of times. So students, please take advantage of these great resources.
Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself? What's your role here at Cal State Fullerton, and what's your favorite part of the role?
Yeah, so I serve as a Senior Associate Vice President for Student Affairs and the Dean of Students. I would say my favorite role and my favorite part about my role is just being around students like you. And it was great talking to you earlier about how you're going to graduate and how you're going to represent your family on that stage. And so just knowing that our students are here and that they're doing great things and amazing work brings a smile to my face, definitely, every day.
That's great. Thank you very much. In terms of today's events, what are some goals that you want to accomplish when you host events like these, and what's the outlook going forward?
Yeah, well, we definitely want to highlight our programs and services that we have within counseling and psychological services. We also want to showcase our doggy therapy, which students love, but we want to make certain that students know that we have programs and services for them. Regardless of your identity, regardless of your gender, regardless of who you are, there is stuff here for you here at Cal State Fullerton, so please take advantage of the resources.
I know you mentioned today we're having doggy therapy. Is there any other resources specifically that you would like students to know more about, or anything that you would like to bring awareness to?
Yeah, we have some LGBTQ plus resources in the community that I would like to bring some awareness to. Also, we have diversity initiatives and resource centers, which is a department here on our campus. So there's a lot. There's a lot to look at, a lot to have fun with.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I'm introducing Dr. David Mitchell, who is a CAPS counselor here on campus. So could you tell us a little bit more about what's going on here and what we're doing here?
Yeah, so welcome to our resource fair. We're sponsoring this CAPS with Connect OC. We want to make sure that our students are aware of the different community resources that are available to support them, not only them, but also maybe their families. So today we've got all these different organizations that are going to be here sharing with students the very specific types of support that they can get from these community providers.
All right. Now, for students here on campus, what ways can they get in touch with CAPS counselors such as yourself?
Yes. So to get in touch with the CAPS counselor, you can call CAPS at 657-278-3040. You can also go over to Titan Hall, 3rd floor, and talk to the front desk about the different options to get support from us. And you can also online, we've started to do some scheduling online to help students get connected with appointments.
Is there anything else that you'd like our student union to know about CAPS or anything else that's offered through the program?
Yeah, I would just like our students to realize that mental health is just health, and you can attend drop-in groups. You can look at online resources like you at Fullerton. Taking care of your mental health can include individual therapy, drop-in groups, just all kinds of different forms of support to help you with your mental health needs.
Thank you very much, Dr. Mitchell. We appreciate your time.
Take care.
Thank you. So I'm here with Carolina Gutierrez, who is a CAPS mental health wellness peer educator, and she's here with us to tell us a little bit more about today's event as well.
Hi, so I'm Carolina. I'm very excited to be here promoting mental health awareness to all the CSUF students. We do have a lot of resources that are low cost or free, and we will also be having doggy therapy from 2 to 2:30 here.
Could you tell us a little bit more about your position in CAPS and what your day-to-day looks like in the role?
So my position pretty much as a mental wellness peer educator is to promote mental health to all the students and giving them services and resources that they can come to. And we also have a lot of wellness workshops and a wellness room.
So I know that you mentioned some resources that CAPS offers. Is there any in specific that you would like to highlight for our students?
Yes, so we do have a wellness room that is located in Titan Hall, 3rd floor, which is pretty much just crossing the street from TSU. And pretty much what we have yoga, we have massage chairs, we have napping pods, and a space for you to distress. So yeah, I really hope we see you all there. And it's free. All you got to do is register on TitanNet, which is on your student portal.
Is there anything else that you would like our student union to know about CAPS or today's event?
I really hope to see you at CAPS or the Wellness Room in Titan Hall. We do have all these amazing resources that are free for all you guys. So yeah, we'll see you there.
All right, thank you very much. We appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi everyone, I'm here with Jacquelyn Gerali, who is a faculty counselor and a prevention education coordinator here at CAPS. So can you tell us a little bit more about what your role looks like here?
Yeah, so thank you so much for having us here today. My name is Jacquelyn Gerali, as you mentioned, and I'm a faculty counselor, prevention education coordinator. And what that means is that part of what I do, a big part, is to help spread mental health awareness throughout the campus, to let students know it's okay if they're not doing okay. And these are some specific resources through our CAPS department, as well as on-campus and off-campus resources available for students. I also see students for mental health counseling as well.
Now, in terms of today's event, what are some things that you're looking forward to and what can students look forward to?
Yeah, so today's event, we have over 20 on and off campus resources, mental health resources, and the purpose is to provide accessibility for resources. So we know that affordability of mental health resources is definitely an issue of access, and part of the vision of this is to provide, again, accessible resources. So all the resources here on and off campus are either low cost or free services, mental health resources for students. So again, to know that it's okay if they're not doing okay. It's very human to have a variety of different feelings and experiences. So we want to give our students this information to feel empowered of taking care of their mental health.
Awesome, thank you. Is there anything else that students should know about CAPS, how to get involved, how to reach out, or anything like that?
Yeah, so definitely follow us on Instagram at CSUF CAPS, as well as at CAPS Wellness Room and at u.at.fullerton. Those are our 3 Instagram handles. At CSUF CAPS, if students want to be aware of the different doggy therapy resources that we have available regularly, they're definitely able to check those out. We also have a variety of different drop-in groups that are coming up specifically this week. So this is May, which is Mental Health Awareness Month, and we have a variety of different drop-in groups for students to be able to manage their anxiety and their stress during finals week and before finals week. We also have some case management resources for students that are looking for resources off campus to get counseling. That's going to happen, will transpire on Zoom a couple different times in the next few weeks. The best way to stay up to date with all those different offerings is following us at CSUF CAPS on Instagram or on our website, fullerton.edu/CAPS.
All right, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us today, Jacquelyn. I appreciate it.
Thanks so much for having me.
I'm here with Vivi Vu, who's going to tell us a little bit more about her role here and what she does here with Connect OC.
Hi, so my name is Vivi Vu, and I'm a health educator at Connect OC and Partner, which is a program as a partner for wellness. Basically, I help event plan and develop stuff while collaborating with universities and high schools. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do.
Awesome. Can you share with us a little bit more about what your day-to-day looks like in that role?
Oh yeah, and usually I work on social media posts. So what we do is try to engage a lot of youth and to talk about mental health. So we try to create posts that generate, talk and conversation because we're trying to destigmatize mental health. So we create a lot of content to share, and we also work with a lot of different universities and high schools. So we collaborate with them to develop events like this. So basically we do outreach for them. Since we have a large connection to different organizations in the community, especially so Orange County is our focus. So we'll have connections in North Orange County and South Orange County. Basically we kind of see what resources are near the school and contact them and ask them like, hey, you want to come to our resource fair, all of that stuff. And then we basically kind of help students and connect with them, yeah.
Awesome. So I know you mentioned that you guys work with various schools such as high schools and universities. Can you talk a little bit more about the connection with CSUF and what makes it a little bit different than some of the other connections you guys might have?
Yeah, so it's really cool that Fullerton was actually one of our first university resource fairs. So it was really cool to work with them and kind of see how it was to create such a big resource fair and connect with students. And so our first one was last year in October about. So we got to meet a lot of students and kind of see how they feel about these things, and it was really cool and fulfilling because a lot of students that we talked to kind of talked about how they were grateful and they didn't know that there's so many resources for them available that are actually affordable since students don't really know. And then obviously we're like, when you're a student you don't have that money to afford super good healthcare, so to see that there's so many organizations and different healthcare providers that are willing to provide that help for such a low cost or even free, it's pretty great to see.
All right, and tying it back into you, what's been your favorite part since you've joined this role?
I think the biggest thing is how fulfilling it is because talking to all these students and seeing that I was also in their shoe. I recently graduated and it's honestly super stressful. You have so much in the future and you don't really know what to do. And obviously healthcare is such a big field and it's really hard to navigate. So to have all these organizations come talk to the students personally, because it's intimidating. So I think just connecting on a personal level and seeing how we all share really similar experiences and that we're actually able to come together and work together. So yeah, I think that's...
All right. Thank you very much, Vivi. I appreciate you taking the time. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm here with David Paddison, who's here to tell us a little bit more about Partners for Wellness and Connect OC. So can you share with us your position?
Yeah, so I'm the project coordinator for the Connect OC Coalition, which is a program of Partners for Wellness.
So can you share with us a little bit more about what your responsibilities look like?
Sure, yeah. So my focus, I'm actually part-time as project coordinator, so my focus is coordinating our monthly coalition meeting, which is the last Friday of every month on Zoom. We have different panelists come in, speak about a range of topics affecting young adult mental health, 16 to 24-year-olds here in the county, here in Orange County, as well as resources that are available to them. So my job is really kind of gathering those resources and making them available through the coalition meeting. And then we also put out a newsletter every other month, and I'm responsible for coordinating that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what do you believe is the most important part of events like today and everything that the programs offer?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think I would say probably three things that to me are really important. One is just getting people together, right? Getting together for something that's positive, thinking honestly and sincerely about our mental health and mental wellness. That leads into the second thing, which is really breaking stigma, right? The more we talk about it, the more we're open about the challenges that we all face, the struggles we all have, as well as the good things we can do to take care of our mental health and our mental wellness, the better we'll all be, both individually and as a community. And then the third thing is we have a lot of really good resources here in Orange County, and I think one of the challenges people most often face is they don't know about those resources. They don't know what's out there. And so when they're struggling, they feel like, I don't know who to turn to, I don't know what door to knock on. And so events like this help people become better aware of the resources that are available to them. Yeah.
Is there any resource in specific that you would like to highlight or that you'd like to bring awareness to?
Yeah, I mean, this might feel a little bit like shameless plug, but Connect OC, right, is a really valuable resource here. And here's why I would say specifically us. It's a resource designated as a kind of primary place for folks to come to find out about other resources. So if you go to connect-oc.org, we have a resource directory that has a bunch of different resources on there that are various mental health services available to that age range, to 16 to 24-year-olds here in the county.
All right, thank you very much. We appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm here with Sarah Challis, who's a health educator with Partner for Wellness and Connect OC. So, Sarah, what would you say the roles you take on as health educator look like?
Yeah, of course. So what I do is pretty much, honestly, a little bit of everything, from social media content creation to management of social media, event planning, resource fairs like this, helping with the coalition meeting and planning other things like that. So just a little bit of everything, honestly, and I think we all kind of do that together as a team and just kind of do everything together. So it's been really cool.
All right, so what's one piece of information about health education that students should know about?
Yeah, for sure. So health education is honestly foundational to your overall health and well-being. The more you know about health education, the more that your attitudes and healthy behaviors can be changed and maintained to hopefully prevent other health problems in the future. So people need to know as much as they can about health education and always be learning, always be changing those behaviors to just maintain some healthy lifestyles.
Is there anything else that you would like to highlight or any resources that you would like to bring awareness to?
Yeah, I mean, Connect OC is great. We're right behind us right now. And also, I would go check out NAMI Orange County. They have some really awesome resources on mental health and wellness. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Sarah. I appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm here with Gabby, a CSUF student and an event attendee. Gabby, can you tell us a little bit more about yourself? What year are you here at CSUF and what's your major?
Sure, I'm a journalism major and I'm a senior here. I'm hoping to graduate this spring semester.
All right, thank you. And how did you hear about this event?
I actually heard about it in a Daily Titan article. They were promoting it and they were saying a lot of OC Connect was going to be here and a lot of partners with CAPS promoting mental health services and doggy therapy, of course. So yeah, I thought it would be good to stop by.
I like how you mentioned the doggy therapy, and that was the reason why you came. Is there anything else that you'd like to see here, anything else that students should know about?
Honestly, there's a lot of mental health resources, especially not just in CAPS, with OC Connect, with OC Health. And they offer a lot of resources to low-income students, and I think more students should know about them.
All right, and thank you. Is there anything else that you would like other students to know or encourage students to come out here?
Well, OC Health has a lot of resources. I just stopped by their booth. They offer help for low-income students and for families, also not just the students. So I think that's a really helpful resource.
All right, thank you, Gabby. I appreciate you taking the time. Thank you. And that's it here from CSUF Student Wellness Fair, hosted by CAPS, along with Partners for Wellness and Connect OC. I'm your host, Anthony Bautista. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Insider.